Who is Pablo Neruda? Imagine a life where poetry and politics are deeply intertwined. This is the life of Pablo Neruda, a man born as Ricardo Eliezer Neftali Reyes Basualto in the town of Parral in southern Chile on July 12, 1904. At a young age, Neruda was drawn to poetry, and to avoid his family's disapproval, he adopted the pseudonym Pablo Neruda. Neruda's journey into poetry began early. In 1923, he published his first book, Crepusculario, using the money from selling all his possessions. The following year, he released 20 poemas de amor y una canción desesperada, 20 love poems and a song of despair, which made him a celebrity at just 20 years old. This collection, filled with themes of love, sex, and the Chilean wilderness, remains one of the best-selling Spanish poetry books to this day. Neruda's career wasn't just about poetry. He also had a long stint as a diplomat. In 1927, he began serving as honorary consul in Burma, later moving to Buenos Aires and then Madrid. It was during this time that he befriended Spanish poet Federico Garcia Lorca and founded the literary review Caballo Verde para la Poesía. The Spanish Civil War significantly impacted Neruda's life. He chronicled the war and its atrocities, including the execution of Garcia Lorca, in his work España en el Corazón. His support for the loyalist cause led to his recall from Madrid, and he moved to Paris to help settle Spanish Republican refugees in Chile. Upon returning to Chile in 1938, Neruda renewed his political activities and continued writing prolifically. He was elected to the Senate in 1943 and joined the Communist Party, but when communism was outlawed, he went into hiding. During this time, he wrote Canto General, an epic poem about South America. Neruda's later years were marked by both personal and public achievements. He married Matilde Urrutia in 1952 and continued his poetic and diplomatic career. He received several prestigious awards, including the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1971 for his poetry that brings alive a continent's destiny and dreams. Neruda's poetry is known for its wide range of themes, from love and nature to politics and history. His works, such as Residencia en la Tierra and Cien Sonetos de Amor, reflect his deep connection to his country and the world around him. Despite his complex and sometimes tumultuous life, Neruda remains one of the most celebrated poets of the 20th century, known affectionately as the people's poet.